Now, I've done a video similar to this before, in fact, only a month or two ago, but we've got some different names here. Ranking AFL GOATs or the 21st century best players. Now, there are many more players I would add on this list who are not here, and some of them are outrageous. I mean, from a bias point of view, where's Alex Rance? Is Matty Scarlett? Yeah, Matty Scarlett is there. Where is Jack Revolt? Where is Jared Rufford? I mean, there's so many names we could talk about. But whilst we got this list here, let's just do it and see what we can arise from. And now, a quick rule about this, there has to be one player for each category. This is gonna be harsh. Let's rank these stars. I think the easiest way to rank these is to categorize some of the players. Definitely Buddy Franklin goes in that sort of all-timer category. Definitely Gary Ablett goes in there. There's no Lee Matthews, is there? No. Okay, they are definitely in there. For me, Dustin Martin needs to go an all-timer as well. And now we can just settle with the rest. Jonathan Brown, I think we'll put him in elite for now. D sounds like a really cool category. What did we call that? How about just not GOAT worthy? Okay. Boom, bada boom, bada boom. Simon Black, I think in the grand scheme of things, he probably just belongs in elite. Bontempelli, recency bias versus nostalgia merchant. Long story short, a lot of these tier lists are about balancing your nostalgia versus your recency bias. Bont right now, the last 5-6 years, in fact the last 8 years, has been outstanding, but we forget how good Simon Black was. But then do we overrate Simon Black because of the nostalgia? Now, me personally, I only really saw Simon Black from sort of 08 onwards, like the latter end of his career. I didn't see him in those prime grand finals. I was too fucking young to understand what football was. But watching back and looking at all the footage, he was insanely talented. I mean, his kick was just insanity. Obviously, one of the great grand final appearances of all time. But the Bont, we're just going to put in star. A little bit ahead. I know that might sound a bit controversial, but I just got to do it. The Bont's different gravy. Nathan Buckley, I think he belongs in star as well. Superstar, star. We'll put him in superstar for now. Dangerfield, superstar. Rashudo, I mean, if I put Bucks somewhere, Rashudo, this is a problem. I've got to be smart about this. I'm going to put them both in star. McLeod, I mean, outstanding player, but probably, I mean, for one of the few defenders in here, maybe we'll put him in superstar for now. Luke Hodge, big superstar as well. Leadership, let alone the attributes, the flags, the norms. Arguably all-timer, but I think top of superstar, if you ask me. Pendles and Selwood need to go together, but we'll discuss where they go, so we'll just put him in star for now. Ben Cousins, I mean, for the few seasons he was amazing all-timer, but a whole career, probably not as much body of work, and that's another word that comes up a lot in my tier list videos, is body of work. Things like how many games they played, Brownlow votes, accolades, goals. If you play 100 games that are amazing compared to someone who's played 300 games that, you know, a lot of them were amazing, but a lot weren't, I think you got to back the one who's played more games. And Ben Cousins, he did play 238 games to be fair, actually. So I think, oh, mate, this, fucking hell, this is hard, man. Okay, let's organize it later. A lot of this video will be organized in Fife in superstar, Goods in superstar, Hurd in superstar, Judd in super. Oh my god. Mitchell, I think we can put Mitchell in elite. He can go down there. Pav, we can put him in elite. Rui, we can put him in star. Scarlett, I think as a defender in this list, all-timer. Swan, star. Acker, star. Dean Cox, superstar. In terms of rucks. Gawn, probably, oh wow. Gawn versus Cox, that's another debate. Matty Lloyd, I think, belongs in star. And then Vossi in elite. Now, we need to change this up. There's too many fuckers. Way too many fuckers in star. And there's way too many fuckers in superstar. I need to get someone in not GOAT worthy. I mean, this is going to sound enormous. Oh, jeez. I think the player that, I'll choose two because I don't want to be cruel, but I would just rather the likes of Hawkins and Jack Revolt against Brown and Pav. And that's going to sound really harsh, but I'm going to drop them down. In fact, why don't we start from the top? All-timer, I mean, the three of those have to be all-timer. I actually think if you're going to put any defender in all-timer, probably Luke Hodge actually. But Matty Scarlett belongs there. I think McLeod as a defender belongs there. Who's closest? Why don't we order them absolutely perfectly? Buddy 1, I think actually we'll go Buddy 1, Ablett 2, Dusty 3, Hodge in 4th. In 5th, I love Goods. Then Scarlett in 6, Cox in 7. I think Juddy in 8, gotta go there. In fact, no, Juddy's gotta go. Let's put Judd just ahead there. So Judd in 6, Scarlett in 7, Cox in 8. McLeod. Oh man, this is hard. This is really hard. Cox. See, a lot of this is like, there's no point looking at stats and accolades because they all have the accolades and the stats, right? I think Danger, I just prefer Fife, but the latter end of the career, you've got to give it to Danger. He's just been better. So Danger after Cox. Then we'll go Fife, then Hurdy, then we'll put McLeod. Superstar, it's done. Do I need to drop anyone? I don't think so. Maybe. We'll see. First of all, who has to stay in star? Pendles, Selwood, Bucks, boom. I think the players who could potentially leave star are Bontempelli and Max Gawn. Max Gawn, I think's out. Oh, fuck. I think. Jeez. But if I have Mark Prosciutto there, like, you know what? As good as Sam Mitchell was, I'm gonna put him in not GOAT worthy. I think Voss, captain, 3-time premiership winner, what, 5-something time? I mean, all Australians galore. Leader, in terms of a leader, you got to put him up there actually a bit. Cousins, just purely because he didn't play as many games as the other, I think he belongs in the elite category, which is still good. Simon Black, I mean, from 01 to 03, Simon Black was insane. You know what? I'm going to be harsh here. I'm going to be extraordinarily harsh, and we got to drop down Bont and Gawn as well. I hate to say it. Swanee had a few outstanding years, but maybe the end of his career wasn't as good as others. This is looking a little bit better, okay? So let's just order the star here. I think you've just got to put Pendles, and then I reckon Selwood. Nah, Matty Lloyd actually first. Pendles, Selwood. Oh no, Voss. Oh fuck. Voss, Rui, Bucks, Prosciutto. I mean, how am I meant to order this? Different positions as well. We'll stick with that. And then Black. Acker. How many games did Acker even play? So my watch is playing up with me. Acker. I think the thing with Acker and Black, Simon Black, didn't watch him in his prime, but his prime was 01 to 03. Those seasons where they won the flag. This kid was insane. Absolutely insane. I think he won the 011. He won like the fucking Brisbane Award or whatever it's called, the best and fairest. Like, he continued a great career. Bontempelli, if the Bont finished his career, he could be up an all-timer. But we're just going to have to do it based off now, which is, unfortunately, he's a bit too young. We're going to put the Bont just there. Acker and Cousins are outstanding footballers. I can't put Swan as the fourth. You know what? I'm just going to have to do it. This is the list. Oh my God. What the fuck? Jeez. This is the hardest thing. I did this with the last GOAT tier list I did. It was impossible. In fact, can I even get this up? Yeah, this is as it loads here, this is the tier list I had for a different AFL GOATs category. Oh my God. Wow, there you go. I mean, so obviously there's some names missing here. There's no Wayne Carey. I guess his career was sort of before the 2000s. There is no, and wow, they've actually got most other blokes. They've got no Burgoyne, no Bartel, no Fletch. They've got no Fev, which is outrageous. No Lockie Neal, no Croft. Cripper's not there. Jack's not there. Koch. Hawkins. I mean, this is where it starts to get, do they really need to be there? I had Jonathan Brown so low. Oh my God, what is wrong with me? In fact, there's no Fev in this list. Sorry, there's no Pav in this list. There's no Pritis in the other one. Chappie, Watson, Jesus fuck. Okay, well, so according to this list, I really should, you know what? I'm sticking with it. This is it. This is the list that you're gonna get and you're gonna fucking keep. And I know it's wrong, and these always get me crucified, these videos, but I'm sticking with it.